It is cold out here. Come on, dog, we're going down this way. And we are going to test out DJI's Osmo Action 5 Pro and the GoPro Hero 10 with the Enduro battery. I think it's minus 14, minus 15. It's been minus 20 and colder today, but let's just say cold temperatures. That's Celsius, by the way. Yeah, I'm just curious, in these cold temperatures, starting with warm batteries, how long each of these cameras are going to last. Should be interesting. See how long the dog lasts even. We do have our thermo drop thermometer, but it does take a few minutes for it to adjust to the current temperatures. So we will get an official reading in a few minutes. Pointing up a bit more. I'm gonna go that way, let's go that way. Sure, doggy. Sure is beautiful out here. Sure is sunny out. Beautiful. We're coming, doggy. Let's go. Beauty. Love that sunshine. Soon we hit the deep dark forest. This time we put Musher's Secret on Penny's paws, so last chance of snow and ice building up in her paws. Which is a good idea in this kind of weather. Alright, what does the temperature say? -9. That's not very cold. And I believe it, it's probably pretty accurate at this point. So it's warmed up a lot since the last several days. Probably because that sun is shining. Over this way, doggy. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, with these temperatures, I could probably go on a much longer trek with this doggy. But if I was going to go longer, I should have brought snowshoes, but I didn't. Are we colder? All right, minus 11. As you can see. Get it on the other camera here. Minus 11. Which, unless it's colder than minus 15 and or windy with minus 15, generally I can do long hikes with this doggy. Good girl. I think we'll probably go home, put on the snowshoes, and give this doggy what she's looking for. So this recording will just be testing the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro versus the GoPro Hero 10 Black. And see quality of video as well as how they do in the cold. Even though it's not that cold, still minus 11. Both of them were charged to the full. And we'll see what percent battery we have left when we get back. You want to see how the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro handles in the cold? Check out a video called Viking Ridge minus 20C, where thermometer actually got down to minus 23 Celsius. It averaged minus 20 for most of that trip. Handled very well. Need to find myself a chest harness that can do both cameras so I could compare. And if GoPro wants to send me the latest Hero, I think it's 13 now, then I will do comparisons between the latest DJI Osmo Action as well as the GoPro. But there's many videos out there. I don't know that they've compared the same way I would. In the backcountry, in extreme conditions, cold temperatures, multi-day trips, different lighting scenarios. Yeah, we're definitely throwing on the snowshoes for a longer trip, because I happen to know for the next week and a half it's supposed to be much colder than this. So when the temperature's warm, take that doggy out. And get that exercise out of her system. girl. Who's there? Get him. Well, there's our loop. Far, both cameras are recording just fine. I will say the episode where I went up Viking Ridge in that minus 23 Celsius. It was off and on recording, wasn't continuous, which means the battery had lots of time to get very cold, which with the GoPro 10 had a lot of problems in the past using it that way. And of course you do that to save battery, otherwise you're just burning through batteries. Besides that, I don't want continuous footage most of the time, just clips along the way. So from that perspective, so far the DJI has done a good job. In low light, in cold, and charge times, batteries charge very quickly on the DJI, like 20 minutes, half an hour at the most, whereas the GoPro is like hour and a half to charge from empty. All comes down to what you need, your use cases. A lot more energy to walk without snowshoes, sliding everywhere, not as much floating on top, poking through. Snowshoes are very important for backcountry travel. Well, it looks like both batteries are going to be okay. Minus 13 right now, Celsius. So we'll see what percentage battery left we have. Both are recording at 4K, 60 frames a second. Where they are at. Okay, take off my gloves. Or a glove. %, remaining on the DJI Osmo Action 5. And on the GoPro shows 60, there's lots of glare, 61%.